Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm actually going to do a weekend energy reading. It's the 5th of March, it's Thursday. We're going to play with the unicorns. I'm going to do, a little look into the masculines and the feminines separately. But we're going to use the unicorns, as these guys want to be played with. And they are definitely around. Okay. Unicorn spirit. I've got actually the energy cards out. Okay, let's just have a look. Divine masculines, we've got here, let go of stress. Decide. And change. Looks all pretty neutral colours. Let go of stress, decide and change. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. The changes that you're going through are positive. Let's get you an energy card. So you've definitely got to work on some breath work here. A man holding a coin. I felt with the let go of stress, it was like recognise when others are making you stressful. You've got the thinking woman. A man holding a coin, the thinking woman. Okay, so that's listen to guidance and you need to have a strategy. A journal, a log. Okay. The thinking woman. This is time for you to have a look at how you've got to this stressful situation that you're finding yourself in. And you need to decide whether or not you're going to let go of it. And just go with the change that's happening. You might be able to recall this through dreams. This is definitely insights getting to you. It's kind of hitting you straight in the heart. So this is definitely about money. So I'm going to say money is like the culprit for the stress. We've been talking about it. This here is kind of like take heed of the advice, the guidance that you've been given. The green of her made her feel as if made her feel as if she had kind of touched a nerve ending that makes you like nervous. You've got a journal here. Now there are there's kind of pentacles scattered around this. It's not even a book, look, it's like a piece of paper that's torn out. I felt as if it was, if there's a journal or a log here, this looks like someone who's doing their accounts. There's pieces of paper everywhere. Psychic Tarot. Let's have a look at this man holding a coin, because it says don't take on other people's stress, breathe it out now. So other people that take on financial concerns and worries and allow that to affect them, it's like you need to be conscious of that and how that also unsettles you and makes you panicky, makes you nervous. It's like other people can definitely make you nervous, so it's time to decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want, how you want to live, because there's a change here. The changes that you're going through are positive. So we've got this man holding a coin. I was pulling some clarifiers for it. Let's read what, hi Lily, he wants to say. 43. Male connection in money, health or value. I've shared some stuff on the Facebook page today Eckhart Tolle, he was speaking about this. Someone that kind of, this lady that she lost everything, and the lesson, okay, behind that. So this card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field, holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Great success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person, showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. Makes sense? Okay. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Well, I feel it's the masculines, okay, energy. So this is really about considering, well, you want the wealth, you want the health, you want the value. You want to feel the value within these pentacles and what you can actually do with them, rather than counting the pennies, a very scarcity mindset here. So we have the thinking woman. Decide, it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. But I haven't looked at the cards we were clarifying the thinking man with. Sorry, we were trying to scoot over it, wasn't we? That's what that lady said in that video. Why is it so hard to talk about money? Rejoice in celebration and the awareness. Okay. So this positive mindset, I want to say, look, it's like they're saying cheers to the Holy Grail. The Magician here. So you do have an awareness that there is another way that you can approach this that's going to be more fruitful. You've been given the guidance. She's there giving you the guidance. Rejoice in celebration, awareness. It's not your stress. If that's past programming. So let's move on to the thinking woman. Decide. We know that you had the decision card to come up for the masculines for the month of March. The thinking woman. Let's pull some psychic tarot. We're going to look at this first. You've got the divine feminine here on the world. Normally she's in the world. But she's on the world here. And harmony. So this is most definitely about trust. It said do trust this person. You've got the harmony here. With the lovers. It did say that a new love with a man who's wealthy, healthy, and sees the value. Let's read the thinking woman now. 47. Female of wisdom or understanding. So it's really definitely shouting out the divine feminine here. So like the divine feminine doesn't really want you to work yourself into the ground and be really stressful just to produce money. Okay, she'd rather that you just relax into love and have faith and belief, not only in her, but in the divine. Most definitely in the divine. But there's a union here with the harmony of coming together, of like-minded people. There's a fear strategy being used here. It's time to change the strategy. And I felt here, first of all, I did feel it was a journaling, so maybe having a look at how your efforts, that stress, where has it actually got you, the fear and worry, it's actually probably just attracted more. So we've got new beginnings with harmony and the thinking woman. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you. This could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings. Or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious and aware. Or like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Divine Feminine is shining. Harmony. 21. She has the wisdom. It's very much suggesting that you listen to the Divine Feminine. I feel this could be in dreams. That's what I felt. You're getting downloads. You might be journaling them down. But there's something here about... I did notice there's a chest at the top with a key. It's quite easy to miss there when you've got your head down. You're not going to notice much when you've got your head down, worrying, going over figures, counting the pennies. That there isn't enough. You need a new strategy. But this did feel as if it was like a page, an accounts page. There's scrolls here, doing the accounts. It's like lift your head and you're going to have that aha moment. So change. The changes that you're going through are positive. So this is kind of like your protection against fear. 21. Let's read this first. If we can go back to when we were 21. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, I got married 21 years ago. So a lot's changed. My mindset's changed so much. So, 21. With the wisdom now, that's cool. You just have to kind of feel like you're 21 and it's all good. Strategy, making a plan. This card shows a pen, a journal, a compass and a key. When you receive this card, let's see if you can see all them. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Specific. There's steps. Faith is the biggest one. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. What can you do now? Today, regardless of, there's no point counting that for the future. What can you do today? This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. Change. The changes that you're going through are positive. So let's pull the... sometimes you just can't see it right in front of your face, can you? Got the Sacrifice now. This is a Divine Feminine. This is her walking the path, okay? Oh, that's lovely. And she's got that rainbow behind her. Now this rainbow, where's it going? It's going to the Ace of Cups, just with the harmony, look. The Hangman, love begins. We look at Sacrifice, we can just look at the words. The Divine Feminine has full faith here in divine, but she's leaving a trail for you to follow. And that's really what we do as leaders. We carry on, but we leave a trail so that you can catch up quickly. When you take on the advice and the wisdom that's being shared with you, especially when it comes to that what else can I tell you, Divine Masculines? I think we might need some Law of Attraction cards, I feel. Okay, we'll have a look at what the fairy oracles want to say. They're coming awesome with the unicorns, working in conjunction. And I do want to get a law of attraction card. Let's have a look at your well-being. And then we're going to see what your ancestors want to say and the guidance there. Okay. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. That's a declaration, isn't it? I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Well, with that being said, let's have a look at what the fairy oracles would like to say. Give me a chance to shuffle, please. Excited. And let's look at this well-being first. This well-being, we need to look at your well-being first. The universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. Yes, it is. Okay. This is good. I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. What problems? It's all in order. Maybe you're so due a breakaway, like a real relaxing holiday here. When you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you, and Source hears it and answers it immediately. Once you remove your attention from the problem, you then allow the solution. Give birth to the question and let it go, and allow the answer to follow. You can do. Allow the answer to flow. So when you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you. There's a problem regarding money and a lack of it. Big fear is a worry. So when you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you, and Source hears it and answers it immediately. So the abundance is given. It's what you're desiring. But once you remove your attention from the problem, you then allow the solution. Give birth to the question and let it go, and allow the answer to flow. Okay, let's get one more from here. I am life, everlasting. I am an eternal being. Energy, look at this. It's like you've got it. You got it. You cannot die. You are everlasting life. In grace, you may choose to relax and allow your gentle transition back into your non-physical state of pure, positive energy. Your natural state is foreverness. Foreverness. Forever and ever and ever. You cannot die. You are everlasting life. In grace, that's really in the Divine Feminine's footsteps. In grace, you may choose to relax and allow your gentle transition back into your non-physical state of pure positive energy. Your natural state is foreverness. That word's been coming up regarding the connection on the channel. How the Divine Feminines view this. Foreverness. So, let's have a look at what the excited fairies would like to say. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? What about spending money? Oh yeah, how dare you? How dare you live that life when others are suffering? You can't help them from that state of mind. Okay? Right, it's from an abundant mindset. You shouldn't feel guilt. Well, we do. And sometimes, especially when the money arrives and you haven't worked for it, and you're like, oh, I'm not worthy of this. Why not? It's not anyone's money, it's divine's. Divine set it all up. So we got, it really is a big issue. I had it when my husband made his transition. It was like, oh, I don't like this, you know, having this money. Okay? And then it was like, oh no. Okay, I get what I'm going to do. It's time now for me to reward myself. If it's been delivered to you, it's been delivered to you. Okay. As you are in denial, as you are, I'm just making that statement, as you're in denial, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Let's find out more. Lead us not into temptation, heart and desire. Okay. You're climbing higher and higher. The fairy of temptation reminds us that we all have desires. This is part of the human condition and it's totally fine. Desires may be things that make us happy and feel good, or be activities that can potentially harm us, such as smoking, drinking, or substance abuse. Alternatively, there's a temptation to be or feel holier than thou, or the most spiritual, showing us that temptation can manifest in many ways. Junk food is something many people are tempted by. Put my hand up. Pizza at the minute. It's okay. I'm forgiven. This is mainly due to the way it's advertised, but also when we're craving certain nutrients and vitamins, in which case we tend to get a quick fix by eating things that are often very sugary. Okay, that's true. We've been speaking about, you know, you might need that, okay? Just listen to your body. It's another thing not to beat yourself up about. You know whether or not it's excessive, okay? And whether it's harmful towards you. We're not like silly, are we? We can learn to overcome the negative aspect of temptation with the help of the fairies. Go outside into nature, dig a small hole, and whisper or shout out loud anything you wish to remove from your life. It's like you're digging your own kind of grave before you get in it. You're just going to shout it all out. Okay? So you can put that shovel down. Just need a little spade here. Don't need to dig your own grave. Well, not for like maybe your spiritual transformation, your spiritual death, but not just going to shout it into this grave. Don't tear up the garden though. Go outside into nature, dig a small hole, and whisper or shout out loud. I'm just visualising you all shouting in your street. Or shout out loud anything you wish to remove from your life. These can be temptations that do not or no longer serve your highest spiritual and physical good. Now fill in the hole with the soil you dug out. The fairies can help you to transmute your misdirected energy into healthy, harmonious and positive energy so you feel rebalanced and realigned. The more balanced you are, the less likely you are to succumb to temptation. The fairy of temptation is not a judge of temptation. She is merely showing ways in which you can regain control over this aspect of your life. She can make us feel empowered and able to say no to the things we know aren't good for us. With empowerment comes confidence, and with confidence comes the ability to make positive choices in our lives. That's beautiful. Okay, let's finish with the masculine side with the angels and ancestors. You've got Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Just takes you back to this key with the lock here. It's on the strategy card. Okay, Divine Masculines, you've got the Magic Guardian with you. How nice. Well, we did see the Magician. Time for a celebration. It's coming. Magic Guardian. Stop looking outside yourself and recognise that you have incredible power within. Magic, with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. It's you, Divine Masculines. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. You have been searching for an answer or a reason to focus. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognise that all you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognise now. Okay, Divine Masculines, that's awesome. Let's leave it there for you guys. Okay. I'm not going to put it away today. Right, how long did we have? 26 minutes. Cool. Under half an hour. But by the time we do a joint message, roomy, I believe. Let's crack on with the Divine Feminines. We're going to start with the unicorns. Let's see what your weekend guidance is, Divine Feminines. Creative. Draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. That's nice and easy. Exercise. Run, walk, swim or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. So draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. Run, walk, swim or otherwise move your body. Dance. This will give you more energy and happiness. And yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Let's look at the energy cards. Creative. Well, we've been doing that. Working on our canvas. So let yourself express yourself in a creative way. Get creative this weekend, guys. You've got victory. And we've got exercise here. Run, walk. It's like get flexible. Get moving again. Move those, move your body. Move your body higher. Okay. Woman holding a coin. The Divine Masculine here on the other side. Okay, he was a man holding a coin. So Divine Feminines, it's going to be time to really, we know what this creative energy does. Okay, it's the same as the sexual energy. So it's your sacral chakra. That's where your passion is. And it's going to be very fruitful to be showing up, and she's kind of centered when it comes to money. So make sure you're expressing yourself. You've already won. It's like, I've got the key, I've got the secrets. She's there. And then we've got true. There you go. It's all true. You've already won. I'm not sure what you've won. Just your own victory. You're there. And the world. True. Got the masculine walking towards the world here. It's having a really good look at it. So I want to say that the question may be, it's like, is the Divine Masculine, you can see, he's making a decision. It's like, is he on board? Well, he's just about to. He's having a really good look at our world. The thing is, with masculines, they so want to help with the world, and you ask them what's kind of stopping you, and they'll always say money. Or they would need to win the lottery, or, if by chance. So they wouldn't expect that money would even be delivered to them, because their ideas are so good that Divine goes, well, your ideas with the Divine Feminine's ideas, this is good. We want this to happen. Let's look at the Psychic Tarot. Victory with the creativity, Divine Feminines. It feels very much like you shall have all that your heart desires, because it's a pure heart. It's for the greater good of all, for the highest good. You've got memories of love. Okay, all those childhood dreams, memories. That's where I feel the Divine Feminine, you need to get lost in this weekend. The creativity. Remember those passions, dreams that you had when you were younger. The ones that you have now. Let's read the Victory card. You're in the energy of victory. Card number 28. Success and achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a greater outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Cheers to that. So exercise, woman holding a coin. So if you're still holding on to, it said there might still be some inner work to do. So if you need to let go, let go. Start to dream again, okay? Don't be scared to dream. You need to live the dream. That's what living the dream means. Let's get woman holding a coin with the exercise. So it's like if you're holding on to stress as well. For one, it could be your Divine Masculine stress, seeing as he needs to let go of the stress. And you've got the feminine here. So it's like don't allow it to affect you, Divine Feminine. We've got accelerated motion. When you wish upon a star and you put your faith out there, things are happening quickly. That's why you've got to get moving. Okay. Momentum. Get the momentum going. I want to read the accelerated motion. Oh, no, I don't. Do I? No, I don't. I want to read the card number 42. A woman holding a coin. Female connection in money, health or value. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair, holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes up right in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavour regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. Okay then, we know our role. Accelerated motion. Then we have the World with True. I said it looks like the Divine Masculine, he's kind of just getting ready to jump on board. Positive movement forward. It was like in reverse. It's just a little bit of fear here for the masculines. Feminines, you need to just lead the way. You're leaving that trail in the wake. But you're moving forward. Okay, so let's have a look at the world card. A whole new world. 29, it comes after the victory. The man in this picture, sorry, it says the world, expansion and opening up. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. Divine Feminines, you've got here your creative. It's time to take it like a little bit, that imagination of yours, just a little bit more further. It's opened up now, okay, a lot more. You can dream a bit. The higher you climb, okay, the further you can see. So it's time to have a look at your canvas and what you can see now. The Divine Masculine is kind of picking up on this, okay? So the world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. Let's just reread that. So he's having a really good look at his options as well. But you need to keep your creativity flowing here. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Gobble it up! Love it. Positive movement forward. Just keep going towards that new dawn, new day, the new life. That it's being funded. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Spend a weekend of art, dreaming, goal boards, visualising the community, our world, as we know it to truly be. Like when all the fear and the bullshit, you've got that vision. You see the vision of how we're wanting to. We picked up on it on the simplicity card. Was it yesterday? Do you want to go there for a week? Okay, draw that vision of us, all by the lake. And anyway, okay, I'd like to see them. So now let's get a well-being card. Let's look at your well-being, Divine Feminines. I make many decisions and then I make them right. A lot goes on in there, in the Divine Feminine's mind. A lot of ideas. Your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation of thoughts against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you now want. It's okay. As we climb higher, we can see that we want more. We can achieve more. It's available. It's possible. You're possible. It's a good card to get. I make many decisions and then I make them right. Your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation of thought against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you now want. Let's get one more. It's 222. Well, it's not. The clock's still flashing, but that's what I can see. No one else needs to know this. It is not necessary for even one other person to understand these laws of the universe, for you are the attractor of your experience, just you. You have to have your own vision. It really is. That's kind of like when you use your self-initiative. It's like self-initiation. It's definitely one of the biggest keys with Napoleon Hill, okay, to follow your own intuition. You have to do it. It has to be your vision that you follow. So it is not necessary for even one other person to understand these laws of the universe, for you are the attractor of your experience, just you. You're going to see the world how you view it. Best paint a pretty picture, if that's what you're wanting to manifest. What did we have after? We done the... Oh, I put them away. Okay. Did I? Yes. I'm not sure what I've done. Oh, the angels and ancestors and the fairy of the oracle of the fairies. I think I was trying to keep the table. Bit of a different flow for the feminines, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be the same, doesn't it, set up? Let's see what the angels and ancestors would like to say. We're going to go with them first. Medicine Mother. Honour your inner knowing. And that's what you are. Okay, the book. A little bit clumsy. Okay, so she's not the medicine guardian, she's the medicine mother, divine feminines. Take action, do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. It's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Okay, so let's finish up with the feminine side with the Oracle of the Fairies. Wish wisely. We had it yesterday. We're going to read it again. I've got it here, actually. Okay, I'll show you in a second. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Creative. See it done, painted. See it come to life. The vision. Wish wisely. And we had this card the other day, so for you to get kind of what I was saying about it, it's like follow the action on here. I said that I'd done this quite a while ago before. It was like what encouraged me to make the Channel of Love cards. So it was a while ago, but this was like, first of all, my intention that I wanted to kind of carry around or have on display. And it's the power couple, look at it as influential world leaders. They've been through it. At the back, it says, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. The power couple. So that will come in with this. What is the wish dearest to your heart? The Fairy Queen of Wishes reminds you to use your wishes wisely and to take action to make your dreams come true. Do you feel worthy to receive your wish? Clear any spiritual obstacles you're aware of and prepare to receive. Wishing and manifesting are very similar. Start by simply writing your wish or wishes on a piece of paper. This is the first act of manifestation. As your pen touches the paper, you're starting to ground your wish into this earthly realm. Then imagine what it would feel like if your wish is granted. Visualizing your wish will help to bring it into being. Sit quietly in meditation for a while, then say out loud, Dear fairies, this is my wish. Please help it to be. I am open for you to inspire me. When you wish in this way, you're co-creating with the fairies. Now be receptive to any signs or inspiration you receive over the coming days and weeks. And when you pull this card, it may be that you're about to receive a fairy gift, or you're being reminded to offer a gift to someone else. Perhaps it's their birthday or anniversary. Receiving a gift reminds someone that another person cares about them. And sometimes when we give a gift, we make a wish come true for that person. Of course, the highest form of giving is to do so without thought of receiving in return. Guys, I'm going to end on a joint message from Rumi. How are we doing? Oh, it's good. Quicker for the Divine Feminines. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now. Okay. You could really use a wish right now, do it. See, for kind of going and digging a hole, okay, a little hole, and like shouting in there all the stuff that you want to be gone. And then we're grounding in the wishes by putting pen to paper or card, whatever. Okay, Rumi, can you finish off this weekend's reading for me, please? The Dissolving Light. Again, this one, I'm going to get another one. Oh, maybe we're ending on a Mother Mary. I said that this card hasn't shown itself, and now again it's showing its head quite a bit. I don't feel drawn to read all of it. It's card number 3. Let's just see how far we get with this. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? Digging that grave. Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me. Let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. Apparently that's all the message for that one. Okay. Mother Mary then. Thought I saw a shadow. Okay. Let's have a look, guys. (37) Our Lady of Sacred Union. This is for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine for this weekend. There is a conflict occurring within you, and perhaps you see this reflected in your world. There are warring opposites trying to find a way to be together in peace. It is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are doing something right. You are growing. I will keep you safe. I will ensure you find the way by which all can function in harmony. Trust me as I guide you into sacred union within yourself and with the world around you. Do not give up, beloved. Harmony will find its way into your heart soon. Okay, we've got harmony on the masculine side. Harmony will find its way to you soon. Harmony will find its way into your heart. Sometimes choices need to be made between this way or that. Sometimes this is healthy and essential for our growth. Yet there are other times when a choice of inclusion, choosing both this way and that, is the way through which we can best grow. A choice of inclusion allows us to learn how to bring apparently opposing forces together into harmony within us and in our world. This might be showing up a completely internal issue for you. Perhaps you are dealing with conflicting desires for a family and love relationship and to feel safe and secure internally in that community. But at the same time, you are longing for independence and freedom to explore and express yourself and your creativity in the world. Perhaps that inner struggle of coming together is far more subtle and difficult to pin down. A sense that you want to live your life lightly and with joy, but also that you really want to know and be who you are, to not hide yourself from yourself or anyone else, even if that means expressing anger or sadness or fear. You might be trying to find a way to be both the mother and the lover, or the father and the friend. You might be trying to find a way to be the healer and the vulnerable one, who needs healing, love and support too, despite all your strength. This might also be an issue that is reflected in your physical world. Perhaps you are trying to decide on relationship issues, such as whether to proceed into marriage, or are wondering how to build a better relationship with yourself. Perhaps you are trying to bring your head and heart together so that your life feels aligned and moving in the one direction, rather than feeling pulled apart by competing demands on your time and energy. Our Lady of Sacred Union shows up when we are working on finding a way through opposition and disharmony and into integration and functional behaviour. Conflict can be an essential aspect of growth, like friction that creates sparks and fuels the fires of transformation. Our challenges can fire us up and give us the impetus we need to take action and be bold. Or sometimes they can wear us down and lead us into emotional fatigue and depression, particularly if we feel that the challenge has been continuing on for far too long without respite or relief. No matter whether we are on fire with a passion for finding a solution, or drained and exhausted and needing the tender nourishing grace of heaven to inspire us with the solution that we have not as yet been able to find, Our Lady is here to help. She asks you not to worry about one choice or another, but to make space in your heart for a third option, another perspective, another way to be with this issue. She says that there is always another way to be, no matter how set in stone your situation or issue may appear to be. There is always another way, another perspective, another path through the issue into solution. Allow her to bless you with her guiding hand now, as she shows you the other way through into harmony. I don't feel like doing the reading, the healing process and affirmation. Okay, you're all good. You got this. We will get a you got this card though. Okay, so let's do it because you've got this. Adventure is waiting for you. stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. One more. I can make good decisions. Yes, you can. I can. I can attitude. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. I will catch up with you soon, under 1 hour. That's absolutely awesome. 5533. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.